Hello and welcome to YOGAKULA online. My name is Geneva Moss and I'm a teacher here at YOGAKULA. And I wanted to invite you to some new classes that are starting on June 16th, where we're going to be exploring the essence of Hatha Yoga. What does that mean? It means that we're going to be doing practices that work both on a pranic level, and that's prana is life force, our vitality. So we're going to be practicing in a way that increases our pranic capacity, as well as removes obstacles to the flow of prana within our body. So it's one aspect of how we're going to practice. And the second way we're going to practice, the second level, is that we're going to use our practice as a way to clarify our mind, really sharpen our tools of discernment. So what does that feel like? It combines asana with pranayama and bandha. Bandha is when we use muscles in our body with intention to consciously direct energy into certain parts of our body so that that energy can be expanded and used with a conscious intention. That sounds like a lot to process, and it's pretty exciting, this use of our practice. It helps us increase our self-awareness, and it also increases our personal capacity to be stronger, not just in body, but to have stronger determination and to be able to move through life more with that increased capacity for vitality and combined with our mind. So we have power and consciousness united. Let's do a short practice so you can feel what that would be like. So just coming onto all fours. And this is something that you've probably done in other classes. And so the asana will be very familiar. But what might be different is how we're using pranayama, how we're using the breath, and how we're using bandhas. There's three that we'll be using: Jaladhara Bandha within the throat, Uddiyana Bandha here in the navel center, and Mula Bandha in the pelvic floor. And again, for the use of collecting and using energy and increasing our prana. So coming into all fours and just inhaling, regular inhale, and then regular exhale, moving back into child's pose. Inhaling, coming back into table, and exhaling back into child's pose. Notice how that feels. Might feel really good on your back. Might feel very nice in your core. But now we're going to make a little change. So one more time, just exhaling and feeling that sensation, that experience. Which is really fantastic practice. It's a nice warm up for the spine. And now we're going to make a change. We're going to change how we breathe, and we're going to change what we're doing with our muscles in our navel center. So staying in all fours, inhaling, and then exhaling here. Navel moves towards spine, and holding the exhale out, holding the navel towards the spine, then slowly shift back into child's pose, bending your elbows. Holding the exhale out in child's pose. Notice how that has changed the practice. It's just by changing our breath and changing how we're doing our practice. When you can't hold the exhale out anymore comfortably, you inhale, come back into all fours. So we're going to do that 3 more times. So you can feel the experience of building energy here in the navel center. Nice inhale, long inhale in. Exhaling completely in all fours, hugging the abdominals towards the spine. And then once the abdominals are held towards the spine, see if you could start to draw them up underneath the rib cage. And then shift back slowly. You'll feel the abdominals actually move under the rib cage a little bit more as you create the suction as you move back. Again, continue to hold the exhale out in this particular pose until you can comfortably release the exhale, inhale, come back up. So you might notice a little change of energy already starting to occur. Inhale here. Exhale completely, navel to spine, maybe drawing the abdominals slightly underneath the ribs. And then slowly, slowly moving back into child's pose. Holding the exhale out, holding the abdominal engagement, Uddiyana Bandha. Inhaling, coming back up. Last time. Inhaling. Exhaling, navel to spine. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. So again, this is about growing sensitivity to your energy and how you can work with it. And then slowly shifting back into child's pose. Let the energy build. Inhaling, coming back up. And then here, so just regular inhale, and then exhale, completely shift back into child's pose. Notice the difference. Inhale, coming back up. And just taking a moment to just have the experience of creating a new sensitivity, not just to the muscle work that we're going to be doing, because that's always going to expand as we continue to work with our abdominals and with our pelvic floor and with the capacity within the back of the neck and our throat. It's going to continue to grow. Our sensitivity, our sensation, our capacity of accessing these muscles and using them consciously is going to continue to grow, and that's part of the practice. So we don't go in there, try it once and say, this is it. We continue to build it. We continue to grow that capacity. At the same time, we're growing our capacity to and sensitivity to the sensation of energy in our body. So those areas within the physical body and energetic body that might be blocked, energy that might be blocked or misplaced. We have too much energy in one place and not enough energy where we want it. Or energy that just needs to be brightened, purified. We use that practice to go into these areas to grow our capacity and our understanding, both physically and energetically. You might notice that your mind is feeling a lot more clear, a lot more bright. Thoughts are a lot more clarified. And so that's what we're going to be doing in our practice. So it's a very strong asana, simplified, and very strong inner work. And I invite you to join me so that we can grow our capacities together, so we can feel more of that vitality, both in our body and in our mind and in our actions. Starting June 16th, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3:30 till 5 o'clock. So it's a 90-minute practice, both in studio and online. I'd love to see you. Thank you so much. Hari Om.